hard on myself today. It's a very hard process trying to buy a house. It's one that I'm very excited about. And anyway, it's causing a lot of stress. I'm in South Haven, Michigan now. It's been one long evening of trying to soothe myself and also trying to admit my own bullshit and trying to do all of that without feeling sorry for myself. I have so many dreams, and it's really easy to feel bad that none of them are working out, but it's really hard to admit that the reason they're not working out is because I'm not focusing on any one of them enough. I'm not really bringing any one creative dream into reality. I'm not going slow enough on any one of them to take the time to really master something, to really make something masterful and beautiful for others to experience. And even if I kept things DIY, then I'm not promoting those enough, because even I understand that those aren't super high quality, and I don't believe in things that aren't super high quality, even though it's what I just continue to keep making. And I'm not even talking about these YouTube videos. This is where I just journal about the whole process, but then it's like, well, why? For who? Sorry, having a kind of mopey night, and I don't believe in mopiness. I see people that I know and care about doing it, and I'm always like, what are you doing? You're shooting your own story in the foot. You're shooting your own life in the foot. You're shooting your own heart in the foot. You're shooting your own goodness in the foot. You're shooting your own experience of more in the foot. There's all these things coming to you, and instead of just being patient and waiting for them to come on their own time, you're complaining that they're not there yet. When I see other people do that, it's clear as day that complaining brings more negativity to the table. It never fixes the problem. When I see other people do it, I'm always like, yuck, gross, what are you doing? Stop it. Yeah, things aren't the way you want them to be yet, but maybe they were on their way and you just got in the way of it by complaining that it wasn't there yet, or that it wasn't enough, or that it wasn't what you wanted, or that it wasn't good enough, that the things people were giving you were not enough. I mean, it's complaint, and complaining is like entitlement. It's like selfishness. It's like self-involvement. It's like you're looking for good feeling in the wrong places. You're looking for good feeling in the realization of bad feeling. You're looking for a good heart feeling in the awareness of it lacking. You're not going to find it there. And I've seen people do it, and then I'm like, ugh, why are you doing that? And then I go and do it. And I blame it on being around those people, because I'm like, well, you triggered it in me. I wasn't being like that until I was around you. But the thing is, we attract what we attract, and we attract what we are. And whatever's around us is around us. I have to believe that that's what's meant to be around us. I have to. So here we go. Rearview mirror, do you know my heart on display, on parade, in 2nd grade or 7th grade, when those kids hid under the bed and laughed at me, laughed at me. Why would you relive the saddest things in your life instead of the gladdest things in your life? Do you feel alive? Are you out of time? Do you know the score? Could you be a little more trusting, or a little less self-isolating in your pain? Could you let things in and realize we're all the same, the same, the same? I hate it here, but not here. I hate it here in me. I hate being stuck in me. I hate being this moment. I hate this person that I see in the mirror right now. And I don't know how it got so bad, and I don't know why it isn't what it used to be, what it used to be, what it used to be. I think it's because I wasn't taking enough breaks when things were getting stressful, and then it got backed up, and then we got into fights, and now life feels strange and unclear, and I'm alone in my rear view mirror. My rear view mirror. Oh, oh. Letting go of what I see, of who I thought I'd be. I gotta let go of me, the me that I'm not. Gotta let her go. Let go of those things I once was and become something more. Maybe something less, or just something that I've never been before. Well, there's some songs from a long driving evening, and I don't know what they are. I just know that it's time to go home. My home is in the house that I live in with Brian in Grand Haven, Michigan. And all my desire to find someplace new has really led us to wonderful new adventures in our minds together, in dreams. And I think dreaming is just sort of how I cope with the difficult parts of reality, and yeah, there's a lot of new on the horizon, and a lot of old on the horizon too, and I just feel pretty clear tonight anyway that I need to grow up a bit, and I don't really know how to do that, but I'm probably halfway through my life at best, and haven't really done the real adult thing yet. I've been very adult-like in terms of responsibilities. Caretaking people who are abusive or whatever it may be, but I really hope I can learn to grow up. I don't know. Well, this blog lifestyle is pretty much dead to me. No offense, but thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I really feel like I share too much. I'm finally realizing that all of this oversharing or just excessive sharing is not really good for me anymore. I don't know the next steps. I don't know what I'll do with all of this energy. I've really enjoyed this chapter of my life, or at least I've enjoyed that doing this got me through the Trump era and COVID, but I see a whole different world on the horizon now. Like, I see a non-Trump era, non-COVID era, and if bad things come again in the years ahead, I feel like I want different solutions. I feel like this is a way to avoid loneliness while feeling alone, while spending time alone. But I used to do a lot of other things, like journaling, coffee shops, or write songs privately. So I think I'm going to be returning to that. It's a little hard for me to stop habits that have momentum. So there's a part of me that does like doing this. So I'm either going to do it way less, or this might really be it. If this is it, I just want you to know that to anyone who ever watched any of these, it has meant the world to me to feel seen, to feel like there is a safe but public place to be myself, and really to find myself. And you know, as much as I've said this is painful, it also has been a journey that's worked. This does work. It's a therapy trick to vlog, to blog, to kind of just get yourself out there and find safe ways to express. And so whether or not you follow in my footsteps for artistic reasons, you know, I wouldn't recommend doing this if you think this will get you famous. This won't get you famous. This is not a artistic thing to do, even by putting songs in there. I know I just wrote a song. It still just doesn't, there's too much. When you vlog or you blog, there's so much, unless you want to also be a full-time editor. There's just too much if you vlog or blog. So that's why I don't edit these, is because it would become a part-time or full-time job to sit and edit these into a show. So instead, I just got a cute little logo. I threw it on the front. There you go. I'm going to pass these on to you if it helps you to watch my life unfold and watch me grow up and still be an artist at the same time. Like, if that helps you, then that's why they're here. But they're really here because they were to help me kind of grow up or work through some really hard traumas. And so, you know, at the end of this, if this is the last one that I do, which I think it might be, I can kind of feel that right now. Like, I don't want to say that with full certainty, but I can kind of feel that I don't believe in this for a big use of my time anymore. I don't believe in escapism in the same way that I have, like getting away from where I was, going to new perspectives, writing songs somewhere else, and then going back. Like, I feel like part of growing up, part of what I feel a shift in my heart about, is that I need to learn how to feel what I feel. And if it's sad, then, you know, if you need to go somewhere, you could just go for a run. Or you could just do some cleaning or housework. Like, our house is a mess right now. Instead, I went off and, like, wrote 6 songs in 6 different towns. And it's, like, just, it's a very impractical flight of fancy kind of thing to do with your life and your time. And I have loved it. And I've been supported in it by my lovely, lovely, darling-hearted boyfriend. But I think that I can just feel that there is something in me that is just resisting reality, and it's just so impractical. And I don't know how to convince myself that it's okay if you went to school to get a music performance degree or do all these things. I think it's just so incredibly common to have had some sort of dream that didn't work out. I think in the arts, that is the most. I don't even want to say that it didn't work out. I want to say that I actually think that a lot of my skills and talents in songwriting has been very observed the last 5 years, and has been beautifully acknowledged on my Instagram or here in YouTube land or on my Bandcamp. I've been very acknowledged. And what's been lacking isn't necessarily the acknowledgement. It's been me curating and creating final polished things the way like a Sufjan Stevens or Joanna Newsom does. I'm not presenting something to the fans that have expressed an interest in me. I'm just continuing to do all of this wild expression all over the internet, you know, whether it's on my Instagram wildly expressing, or my Facebook wildly expressing, or my YouTube wildly expressing, or even on Bandcamp liner notes wildly expressing, or just having epic amounts of albums I'm wildly always working on. And it's just like, and maybe the reason I don't like doing studio work is that I'm trapped to a house doing it, whereas I like being out and about like this. But it's like, I have a laptop. I could, you know, coffee shops are going to open up again, and I have nice headphones, and like, I could do mixing work elsewhere if I just love being out, you know, go on a writing retreat and you just go mix somewhere else. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know the answers. I just know that I've been given all these talents. I've been given all these songs. I've been given all these skills. And I feel like I've said, this overgrowth of content. I have music videos that are backed up. I have so many things I want to be working on, you know, and I keep coming back to just making these scrambly, scrappy, sweet YouTube videos, which I don't mind that I've done this. I just feel like I need to go like, and scene. and then start uploading these 9 months of them, and then also make I have like 30 videos of children dancing to go with my Let's Dance music video, but I haven't prioritized that. Or I have these like gorgeous rainbow prisms that an artist friend of mine sent me, and I made all these weird videos in the woods that I was gonna start to make these real music videos. I was gonna start to do some really cool stuff, and I just haven't prioritized it, because anytime I feel a feeling or I'm even slightly destabilized, I run off and make these little YouTube blogs on my phone. And it's like I can feel something in me is cracking open and saying, hey, maybe this would be a good time to shift gears. Like, you're wanting to release. I have like 5 albums that are like scrappy that I'm trying to finish and get out before we move to this house, so that I can focus on the serious albums that had orchestration that was worked on for years by a friend of mine. She worked on it for years, and I haven't released those because I just keep making this stuff, this current in the moment expressive stuff, rather than really do the deliberate work of being an artist like all of my heroes do. All of my heroes work harder than me. I just work more often. I just create more often, but I do it freely. I used to not even tune my instruments. I don't think I tuned that ukulele at all tonight. Thank you, South Haven, Michigan. I'm gonna go home now to my sweet boyfriend, and I'm going to move into new things, and I don't know what it's going to look like yet, but I think I'm ready. I think I'm around a lot of drunk people, so I think I should get out of here. Bye.